If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person... I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try...
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are.
I see!
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
That was easy.
Me?
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Of course it does.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll,
I like the
can't think of
background.
anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy!
It's Monokuma.
Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights! Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me!
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Ibuki, definitely. I feel like it's Ibuki.
I see!
Let's go!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday! Let's move on to Girl D.
It's nuts.
I see!
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Fuyuhiko.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
There's one guy in that, come on.
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
I know.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll.
That's a twist.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on! Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
There was.
It's not like I'm wrong.
They might be
That's how it's
related.
written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably
They might
know
be
what this
much
actually
together
means,
because,
right?
Fuyuhiko. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is to have a hunch, but call me out like Nagata is definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is probably because he had a double role. Obviously, but how do we know he has a sister?
I can prove it with this!
How would we know that it was a girl?
In the game Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little
I
sister.
forgot he mentioned that.
What do you mean, little sister?
Maybe you have a little sister. Can I see ages? Like, is it possible? Oh yeah. Oops. Now let me look at the ages. Leo, are you still there? I think he hung up on me. Oh, he did. Wow. Okay, so let's go. Nope, no birth date. So we can't get their ages. What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way,
Maybe I was the person who
what
died.
role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Maybe he knows who it is.
I see!
Yep.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality
I'm
you've
mad right
got
now,
there.
Ethan. So, yeah.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I don't know. Still using the bathroom, I think. I don't know.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
Oh, yeah!
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that game is
The way he sounded when he said that, though, he seemed serious.
based on true events,
No,
huh?
no, it's a live
Okay,
stream.
I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Oh
Nagito,
my god.
you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
What? Oh.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl.
What did you say about the live stream? Me? I'm live streaming, not her. Not him.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so,
Why? Do you
then
want my
Girl
channel or
E is
something?
Miss Sato.
Could it be?
I'll talk to my
The
friend real quick.
same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're
Why, do you
talking
want my YouTube
about,
channel or
but
something?
I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Not you!
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
He's not answering.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Huh?
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the...
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E
got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Leo, why do you keep commenting? Oh, it's Emily Ford. Vortec.
You guys are definitely
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girlie was killed because Girlie... No! Because Girlie witnessed the murder? No.
Crap!
Based on the concept of the game, the girl interfered, the girl was the killer. Maybe...
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first...
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Because if Girlie was Mahiru...
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked, so Girl D went to get the key from the office. And when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Does that really look like Hayate Akamatsu? I'm not joking. Oh yeah, it really does look like Fuyuhiko too. It got the teeth. Not the booty teeth, don't forget it.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls
not
thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance halls, plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But
Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget—
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Huh. What? I'm playing on Danganronpa, dude. I'm not even on GTA. No, I'm on Danganronpa. That means nothing. Yeah.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped out.
Very crime scene. Yeah, it's where the bat was. No. Metal bat. And things that are related to the game, but these mean nothing to the game. Yeah, he's still gone. Broken fish tank. Clear escape route. Stolen swimsuit. Okay, yeah. Broken vase. Victim. Billy.
Side.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway! Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Entrance hall photo. Ibuki, Yoko Mikan.
what did Girl E do?
The broken vase.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the music? To go back to them, you need to go through. Plus, at the other 4 girls should have.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
Go.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see! Now the mystery has been solved!
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
I already know.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march So you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting!
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
I didn't put it on simple, but I don't want it to be on simple. I want it to be on mean. No, not mean. The middle one. Kind. Or maybe even mean. I don't know.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
No.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Yes, the baseball bat.
She beat her to death with her fists!
Wait, who are you talking about? Girlie?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Oh, so that girl. Hold on, let me look. No, I don't want her. Okay. Are you watching this stuff? They look the same, to be honest. They seem to all be hit with meta bats. This is the real life. Maybe it was the days? Was it the broken days? No. No. It could have been the fish tank. That would explain. The broken fish tank.
What about broken glass?
Wait, I can't agree with that.
A weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat...
Wait, did the fish tank have bloodstains? The metal bat obviously did the fish tank. Yup, gravel.
Beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
What do you mean?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
There's gravel everywhere.
Damn it!
Oh.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the...
She could
Head?
have gotten punched.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Huh.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation conduct.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Huh?
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
That would explain a lot. What'd you say? What do you need help with?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Isn't the
Who said Wartag anyway?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
There's no way. It's what I think it is.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Like, did she actually though? No.
Damn it!
That's what you just said.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Can I just get...
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
That could be what the escape was!
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
My influence is low.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Why gonna be with the head though?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the What about broken glass?
It could have been broken glass.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Oh, I think I know. I didn't know I was so dumb. I didn't know my logic level was 0.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
She just might have.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel?
Punish me, bro. Punish me. Yeah, it's me, Hajime Hinata.
We will never give up!
If you spray it... Put it down. Quit trying to steal my
A
stuff.
weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
At this point, my logic has gone down to a 0.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
I want to disagree with that.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Yeah, broken glass.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation.
It's on that big a
How about beating her with gravel instead?
A weapon inside... By the music room,
Maybe a
huh?
broken...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to her?
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
I don't know what happened to video discretion.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
I'll be right back.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a... Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel and...
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream, okay?